Stress and exercise. Does it help to exercise to prevent stress? It's a well-known fact that exercise helps on our general health. Therefore, it also have a positive effect on our stress level. The case is that stress comes in many forms and produces many symptoms. Mental symptoms range from worry and irritability to restlessness and insomnia, anger and hostility, or sensations of dread, foreboding, and even panic. This means we are highly affected by stress. And as you will find in some of my other courses, stress comes from a lot of different kind of things. So how big of an influence does it actually does on our whole body and mind exercise? Does it really help? Mental stress can also cause physical symptoms. Muscles can be tense, taut facial expressions, headaches or neck and back pain. The mouth can be dry, producing thirst, and perhaps the sensation of a lump in the throat that makes swallowing difficult. Clenched jaw muscles can produce jaw pain and headaches, and the skin can be pale, sweaty, and clammy. Other symptoms range from butterflies to headburn, cramps, and diarrhea. A pounding pulse is common, as is the chest tightness. Rapid breathing is also typical and may be accompanied by sighing or repetitive coughing. In extreme cases, hyperventilation can lead to tingling of the faces and fingers, muscle cramps, and even fainting. Is it really possible that all of this can be released by exercising? The fact is that during exercise, several different chemicals are released into the brain. These chemicals are powerful mood and mind-boosting substances. If you get medical treatment from a doctor, then these chemicals are part of that medicine you're taking. You therefore need to talk to a doctor before you start heavily exercising regularly. Research have shown that if you exercise 4 to 5 days a week, 40 minutes, you will feel a very big mood boosting benefit. One of the chemicals released in your brain is endorphins. When you're exercising, endorphins allows you to exercise longer and at a higher intensity. And it's proven that they decrease stress. They also give you an euphoric feeling. You are kind of getting high. And it also improves your immune response. Another chemical released during exercise is serotonin. Serotonin directly influences on our mood. When levels of serotonin are increased, symptoms of depression can be decreased. Another thing influenced when you're exercising is brain-derived neurotrophic factor, known as BDNF. BDNF is a neurotransmitter, which also is found to be released into the brain in response to exercise. This chemical has been shown to help reducing the symptoms of depression. It's also shown that this substance can also enhance brain health and memory. Besides of those benefits mentioned here, There's also the self-confidence part of it and the self-esteem part of it. By exercising social together with other people, we are also getting confirmed in our personal human being behavior. In the time where you're exercising, your brain is occupied doing the exercise, including the social part of it, and it doesn't have time to deal with those kind of stress problems which you have. It's a kind of small holiday for your brain. And because so many positive chemical reactions are taking place in your brain during the exercise, it activates your creativity, which basically says that it activates and improves your way of thinking and your way of solving problems. The self-confidence, the well-being of your body and your muscles influence on your mood and your capability of making complicated tasks. And since your body is in good shape, physical and mental stress doesn't have that big of an influence on you. You are, with other words, capable of managing more. All of this is very good, but there is a big downside in all of that. The downside is that it can be very difficult to find the time to exercise if you're very busy and if you're under a lot of stress. And to put yourself together to exercise can be one of the most difficult things to manage. It's therefore important that you are part of a community of people where you're exercising regularly together with these people. This means that they are calling you or you're calling them. You have an appointment for exercise. That appointment is just as important as everything else, of that simple reason that it will keep you going on. Because it's not only the exercising, it's also the social part of it. Will kind of release your stress, your daily stress. I have other courses which directly explain what is going on in your brain when you exercise and why it is an advantage, looking from the point of view of the scientist.